Hey everybody, Grant with Renew Auto here. We'll do a quick walk around video on the Porsche Cayman. Try to show any imperfections, dents, dings, scratches, that kind of thing. Because most of these cars, they get put on a truck and sent all over the country. And so I just never ever want there to ever be any surprise when the car comes off the truck and you find any kind of cosmetic imperfection that you didn't know about. Obviously they're used cars, they'll have stuff. I just want to make you aware of it beforehand. Fortunately, this one will be an easy one. I mean, only 14,000 miles, of course, that's part of the reason. The bigger part is I knew the previous owner and he is a car nut, just like me. He's a total OCD enthusiast, and so this one is in immaculate shape. We'll start here with this front driver wheel tire. We've got no curb rash on the wheel. We do have the colored crest center caps. Virtually no lip on that brake rotor at all. And hopefully it'll come through on the video just how clean everything is, even the inside of the wheel and behind all the unibody, everything's just immaculate. Michelin tires, Pilot Sport 4, all seasons, great tread front and rear. And these are the 22 manufacturer date on there. Headlight, no chips, no cracks, nothing there. And the front bumper, same story. The fog lights have a little bit of the usual peppering. I mean, really light peppering. And the same with the windshield. It's just consistent with, the limited mileage, but just light peppering. Like, oh, there we go. You can kind of see, like, not a chip, but just a light, like driving through sand, basically. Not something you'd need to replace or anything, of course, but again, just trying to point out everything possible. You can see there and verify the VIN number. Another good bit of news, let me try to see if I can find a line. You can see the whole front clip is covered in the paint protection film. And so side mirrors, whole fender, whole hood, lenses, whole bumper, all covered in paint protection film. It's in really good shape too. So I'll have to go through the paperwork and see if I can find out who installed it, but it's really well done. All these are aftermarket grills that the owner put on. Just to protect, kind of a common thing on these Caymans, protect the radiators behind there. You don't want a rock getting in there and cracking one of those, and so he put on these grills on the front. You can see there's no scraping or anything on the bottom. Also, we've had the car idling for probably 30 or 40 minutes, and there's no leaks, of course. No corrosion under there, not driven in the snow and salt or anything like that, of course, as well. Moving to the driver's side, no dents or dings. Looks like maybe, oh, never mind, a little piece of dirt right there. These are all great shape. These like to get chewed up by rocks a lot of times, but those are in really good shape still. No cracks in the taillight. That's a Porsche thing, a lot more common on the Panameras, but I always like to check just to make sure that there's no cracks on the edges on the Porsches. I'm not seeing any dents or dings on the roof. The paint is in stellar shape too. It really, I gave it a wash this morning and it beads up super nice. Everything just rolls right off of it. Really good shape. Driver's side rear wheel, no curb rash there. Again, hopefully you can see just how clean everything is. It's just so well cared for. Car's never been tracked. You can see that there's no rubber or anything thrown up here. Tires have got full tread still. Rear bumper's in great shape, never hit anything. All OEM paint. The rear wing, that does function. Let me run in and operate that for you. That's one to check when you're shopping for these. It's not as common on the Caymans, but again on the Panameras I've had to do two where the rear wing assembly doesn't operate up and down because there's little drainage channels in these that get clogged up and then it shorts out the motor, and those are horrifically expensive. So after having done two, I check every single wing that I get. Moving to the passenger side, looks like that taillight's still in great shape. Looks like this is just going to be some dirt that was thrown up, fortunately, so no chips or anything there. Is that a... Oh, no, another piece of dirt. Boy, I need to do a better wash job, apparently. But no scratches. Let me check this wheel. Yep, no curb rash on that one either. We've got obviously the engine's idling right now. It doesn't have any ticks or unusual noises or anything there. Passenger side, I'm looking for door dings. Not seeing anything there. Got another, I think we parked next to a tree earlier this afternoon that put little stuff on it. I absolutely love this yellow. It's just such a classic, great Porsche yellow. Now the sun's going down on us, so we kind of get a different shade of yellow too. Boy, if that's a picture. Passenger side front tire, no curb rash on that one either. So the tires are still in good shape and no rubber or anything thrown up underneath of it. Again, enthusiast owned. This is such a clean example. If I had infinite garage space, I'd keep this car. I just love how awesome a shape this thing is in. We'll go up to the front and show you that all those panels are original. No paint work or anything underneath here. Inside, we've got a couple of Porsche flags from the previous owner. Poster. These are the factory spacers, and then of course your Porsche branded trickle charger as well. See all your factory markings on there. Interior, fortunately, is in just as good a shape as the rest of the car. You don't have the infamous door panel peel issue on this one. Same with the passenger side. All the power functions work. No scuffs or anything, or sunblock staining on any of the touch points. I love the color matched key. Does include both keys, of course. It came in door sill. And the important part, 3 pedals and a stick. I'm gonna miss these things someday. Here's your factory VIN number, you can verify again. Seats are in awesome shape. No significant wear on the bolsters. Just stellar, stellar, stellar shape. 14,104 miles currently. Again, idling for probably 30, 40 minutes at this point. Everything's dead solid. I love a flat 6 motor. Just an awesome, awesome chassis. Sport Chrono does have satellite radio. And then dual zone climate control, heated seats. Here's your, did I get that put up all the way? There we go. Sport Plus mode, obviously your PDC chassis settings there. Center console with some electrical outlets for power. No looseness or anything in the shifter. Of course, my favorite cup holders in the entire automotive industry. That's just the best design ever, I think. They hold the cups perfect, they hide away. Some more power outlets and then USB and auxiliary input outlets there. You've got your factory manuals, and then if you want, this is some Porsche owners will put this in, it's a little phone mount as well. In the back, we've got factory floor mats, lots of storage back here, a couple of tie downs, your luggage net. I do love that Cayman hides these little secret storage bins here to put goodies in on each side. And the passenger side is in just as good a shape as the driver's side. Again, no issue with the door peeling. You can see all of the door panel, no staining, no significant wear, creasing on the seats. Oh, the headliner. No drooping of the headliner. And I know that might sound funny, but every Cayman I've ever owned, just famous on these cars, the rear headliner comes down. It's not a big deal. They're actually not that difficult to fix. You just got to pull the headliner and take it to a upholstery shop. They put on the new factory material. Not the end of the world, but it's a thing to do. And this is the only one I've had that's actually had the headliner not dropped on me. You do have the factory Porsche fire extinguisher. Hopefully you never need to use it, but it does look cool. You can be in there in the meantime. And I love the Cayman inscription on the door sills. Just a really, really cool car. And if you're looking for these, you probably know already just how great they drive. They are just one of the best driving experiences ever. That mid-engine, the manual transmission, the naturally aspirated flat six, it just screams. They are such awesome cars. But if I'm forgetting anything, if you want to see anything in detail or more up close, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to take pictures, videos of anything you need. You can email me at grant@renewauto.com or text me at 435-278-8915, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks.